Welcome back to Bulldogs to the Coaches Show. I have Coach Vernon with us today. I'm Cameron, and today we'll be asking some questions. Okay, Vernon, what made you want to be the coach of the flag football team?
Our previous AD asked me to fill in. I was previous offensive coordinator for the varsity football team, and he was real excited about adding another female sport to our list at Arvada High School. So he sought me out, and I was like, I'll be interested in doing it.
That's great. What are your thoughts on the sport coming back to the school after 2 years?
I think, in a sense, we hurt ourselves a little bit. We had that year gap where we didn't. We were one of the first schools as part of the pilot with the NFL and the Denver Broncos, and then we had low participation as we were trying to build it up, and then we didn't have it the next year. And so we're excited to be back now as a first official CHASA sport for flag football. We have similar numbers as before, so right now we're at a roster hovering around 9 or 10 kids. So we're excited. I think that it's going to grow. It's just going to take. It's one of those things that's awkward for certain young ladies, and so they just need to see it play first, and I think we'll start getting more athletes out.
Yeah, and I was at the practices. It's very coherent, and the teamwork's going to get better always. What players are you excited for the season?
Players? We have a freshman, Samaya. She's kind of like an athlete for us. We kind of move her all over the field. So she can help us in a variety of ways, but she's currently our backup quarterback, starting wide receiver, and then she holds down the safety for us.
She does it all.
Does a little bit of everything. And then Sophie Vasquez is our starting quarterback. It's a steep curve when you've never done it before, and now you've got to kind of manage a whole situation, so she's learning as well. So
obviously, with like the difference in boys and girls, do you feel there's like a difference in coaching between football and flag football?
To be honest with you, I coach them the same.
Same thing?
Probably a little bit less aggressive,
Yeah.
but the expectation is still the same. We don't want to run anyone off, but they have to understand like the commitment, the dedication it takes to it, and also just like there's so many little pieces that builds up the athlete that they just don't learn yet. So we're trying to build that up.
For sure. What were some of the challenges you were facing going into the year, and how do you hope to overcome those?
I think the biggest challenge for us was actually just getting the numbers, getting the interest out. We knew we were going to have a few kids coming back from the first year, so that was always a plus. And then we just had to work hard with the marketing and trying to ask kids to come out. And luckily, we found a few that was willing to try it.
Yeah.
Right? They weren't 100% sold on it, but they were willing to try it. And so moving on from there, the biggest challenge is like, don't be scared of the football.
Yeah.
Right. So.
For sure. What's your favorite play to run with these girls?
It's probably our most difficult play, but I think our funnest play, just because I'm an old school Southern boy, is flag football, which is essentially a passing league, but we don't have any run restrictions, right? So based off my upbringing, my best play is option play. We run a triple option style flag football to where the quarterback has all the options of running, pitching, passing, and also giving it to the fullback on a dive.
For sure. What's your favorite Disney princess?
Ooh. I'll be honest with you, I don't know who they all are. Snow White.
Snow White?
Yeah, let's go with Snow White.
Do you relate to her at all, or no?
What's that?
Do you relate to her?
I think I semi-relate to her because it was like Snow White and like the Seven Dwarfs or something like that, right? And being in education, like if any of you guys ever seen me walk around the building, it's usually like Coach B and then like a mob of kids around me.
Yeah, for sure.
So maybe I kind of relate like that.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you, Coach V, for coming to the Coaches Show. It means a lot to us, and we're out, Bulldogs.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.